Welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome Fleming Shi, the CTO of Nitel, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Fleming recently joined Nitel, the Chicago-based network as a service organization, as their Chief Technology Officer. In his role, he is responsible for innovating technology solutions that enhance Nitel's ability to intelligently connect people and data. He will also be driving cutting-edge software solutions that use generative AI to improve business connectivity, secure environments, and predict issues before they can impact the business. Fleming, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Hey, thank you for inviting me. This is awesome. Great to be here and talking to the audience.
It's great to have you on the show. I mean, you're an amazing dude. I mean, you just joined Nitel this past March after 19 years at Barracuda Networks. What was it about Nitel that caused you to make a jump after such a long, successful career at Barracuda?
Absolutely. It was great to be part of Barracuda's journey. And what I saw at Nitel is actually pretty exciting as well, especially when it comes to connectivity, because as we talk about the world today, especially passing the pandemic, giving us this potential and opportunity where companies are built more distributed around the world, more hybrid working force. And from that perspective, connectivity becomes super important. And if you think about all the things that's actually becoming smarter and connected as well, that also requires a massive amount of performance and overall capabilities to connect them together and deliver these solutions. So for me, what is exciting is definitely the trajectory where Nitel is going, taking the network as a service to the degree of detection and response, because when you touched on being predictive, being able to use not only generative AI, but other types of AI have been around, doing anomaly detections and things like that, will really kind of enhance the experience for customers and the better connected world together, right? That's the exciting part. Yeah.
I mean, and I'm sure you recorded a lot by people in the 19 years at Barracuda because of your experience and the way that you helped Barracuda become so successful. I love the fact that you're going to be, really, in my opinion, one of the first in our industry that's going to actually use generative AI. I mean, everybody talks about it and throws the term out and stuff like that. AI is reaching every corner of our lives. So how do you how do you think it's going to be used more in our space, in the networking space?
Yeah, the way I see it, AI is a general, and I see the two sides of the brain. If you think about it, the first one part of it is the deep learning on data. There's massive amount of data related to connectivity, related to security, and all those things are much harder for humans to sort through. So if you have machine learned models that interacts with the data on day-to-day basis, you can identify those anomalies and predict issues and really baseline the overall behavior of the network. But on the other side of the brain is the generative AI, where it got really big adoption and a lot of buzz last year. But the key there is natural language capabilities and multi-model capabilities, because you want to enable interaction with the data with as humanly possible, making it more natural for us to ask for the right questions and get the right data quickly. And of course, summarizing and analyzing the environment, doing some level of analytics through generative AI, it adds to the whole AI picture that we're talking about. And Nitel, we're very much AI first, and doing this with the data we have and helping our customers makes it really fun and exciting moving forward. Yeah.
That's great. You know what? You're such a smart guy, but you have a way of explaining things that even somebody like me can understand it. So I want to thank you for that. Now let's talk about the customer. That's the technology on the two sides of the brain, like you mentioned. How do you see Nitel leveraging all those capabilities to help customers and their partners? What does it mean to the customer and the partner?
Absolutely. So first of all, Nitel is it's a 100% channel-based business. So we are always working with our partners. The way the value attainment comes through this this build out for this software platform that we're working on is by using APIs to feed into existing partner facing or customer facing applications from Nitel. So it's going to be new capabilities with existing applications. You are going to start seeing some awesome results because the AI components are running behind. It's better performance, faster response, more predictive, more of a sort of a companion that knows the business, knows your customer's environment, and actually can have the context related to the sentiment of the customer and overall experience in that environment. So through those applications, the AI is going to be there to make the application work better, faster, and more intelligent. And of course, I came from cybersecurity background. Everything we do is going to be very tight in terms of security and privacy. So doing that, that's going to also help us reach more customers who care about their data and really embrace the privacy in this digital world. Yeah.
Well, you can't argue with better, faster, and more intelligent. I would like that.
Yeah.
I would like to be better, faster, and more intelligent. So anyway, great job explaining that, man. Like I said, you just boiled it down to like terms that I think the audience can understand. Fleming, I'm going to ask you a personal question. I don't know how you're going to answer this, but I want to know your very first job as a kid. What was your very first job that you were actually paid money for? Not your allowance, but your very first job you were paid money for.
Wow, this is a good question. I did paper routes. In the old days, information is passed through paper, newspaper, actual physical paper. So I actually did paper routes around the high school I was at, and rode my little Huffy, not motorcycle, Huffy bicycle delivering newspaper. And that was a great experience because I remember doing that by porching the paper next to the door. I get more tips than what I can earn on the the share from the route master. So point there is customer experience matters to me. So like literally when I actually wrap the paper in plastic during the rainy day, or properly bandage it and put it in front of the door, so when people come out in their pajamas, kind of like with their coffee, they don't want to walk too far, right? And they grab the paper. And it got me tons of tips, and that was a great experience for me. Yeah.
That's great. Everybody that has answered it that way. I mean, my first job was a paper route too. Yeah. It taught me so many things. I mean, I don't know, you're a lot younger than me. I had to go around and collect the monthly fee from people too. I was the collector, but everybody I've met that has had a paper route has turned out to be highly successful. And I'm pinning it on the fact that it was a paper route, especially the early morning ones like you and I had.
Yes,
that's great.
Yeah, in fact, just that smile you get when I was collecting, and they recognize, oh, you're the boy who porched the paper, and thank you. Here's additional $5.
That's great.
Yeah,
the secret of Fleming's success. I love it. Well, hey, my friend, I'm going to let you get back to work. Thanks for carving out time out of your busy schedule to be on the Top Gun Show. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Steve.
My pleasure. Thanks for watching, everybody.